Okay, what a crazy way to start the semester. So what I would have discussed with you tonight are all of the things that you can find here on Canvas. One of the most important things, most everything you need is going to be here under modules. And the lesson schedule. That is what rules our class. If you click on that, it should open up. Oh, I downloaded it. Anyway, it should open up and it will tell you that had we met on August the 23rd, we would have discussed chapter one. And all I would have told you on chapter one is to read chapter one and know some vocabulary words. Then I would have taught 2-1 and 2-2. And I believe that's what Professor Foster did for you anyway. I realized that she assigned you some problems. I'm sure that some of the problems that she assigned you, that paper that she ran off, is probably some of the same ones that I have assigned you on Pearson. We would have talked about that to make sure that you understand it. Remember, this is a flipped classroom, so that means that you're responsible for watching the videos on these topics right here before that meeting time. So on August 30th, which is today, I posted earlier in the week when I found out that I was going to be teaching this class, I sent out an email that said, be sure you watch the 2-3 and the 2-4 videos. So if we had met tonight, I would have asked you a few multiple choice questions to make sure that you understood the stuff that I taught you on those video lessons. I would have also made sure that you knew how to use StatCrunch to do some of those. Then I would have given you class time to work on your homework. Again, so September the 6th, which is next Tuesday night, oh my gosh, it says that we are going to finish chapter 2 and review for chapter 1. So yes, we will still do all of that. I will probably next Tuesday night have to talk for the full hour in order to cover all of that and make sure that you are prepped for chapter 1 test, which will be not chapter 1, the first exam, the first test, which is on chapter 1 and chapter 2. Make sure that you are prepped for that, which is on September 13th. Because this is a 3-hour class, you will not have the entire class time to take that test. You'll only have half, so about an hour and a half to take the test, maybe 2 hours at the most. I don't really think you'll need that much time. Then we'll spend the last half of the class discussing chapter 3, section 1. So so be sure you understand that how to read this. This is going to be the guide for our course. The dates that are on here tell you what you need to have watched by the time you come to class. All right. In under modules is each chapter. And there's chapter 2. The notes, you do not have to print those off. I'm just, as a courtesy, providing you the notes that I use when I made the video. So if you want your notes to look just like mine, then you're welcome to use to make a copy of that. But it is not necessary. You just need to watch the video and learn how to do the stuff that's on there. Okay. There is a test review that we'll obviously talk about the next time we meet. I also, the in-class questions that I have, I will load those on there. They're multiple choice questions, and I make the multiple choice questions for the in-class discussion based on the test questions. So I will go ahead and load those so that you can look over those, and that's what we'll discuss next time, some of those in-class discussions. I'll give you a chance to look at them ahead of time. Obviously, under modules here, you really need to be sure you get logged into Pearson and start your homework. The due dates for that is back on this lesson schedule. So it shows you, I believe that that chapter 1 is due by September the 12th. And what I did was I looked at the test date. said the test date is September 13th, so you need to be through with all the homework at midnight the night before. So that's why it's set to be September 12th. So you've got until September 12th to get the homework and the quizzes for all of this done. So if you haven't logged into Pearson yet, it is pretty important that you do get logged in and get started working on that. I will check. That's what I'll do for the remainder of the time after I finish this video. I will check and see those that have not logged in and perhaps send an email that says, hey, you really need to get logged in. You need to get started. So while it's not the best thing that we didn't meet tonight, the fact that I have my lessons recorded means that you're not really losing information. We're just losing the opportunity to talk about the information. So we'll have lots to talk about next meeting. Let's see. So logging into Pearson, understanding the flow of the class and understanding that this is where all of your information can be found. That's pretty much all there is to it. I will be happy to answer any questions that you have. You can send me an email through Canvas, and I'll be happy to answer it. And if, you know, yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I can't even wrap my head around the fact that we missed tonight's meeting. It was bad enough that I missed the first meeting because I didn't know I was teaching this class, but now to miss the second meeting, it's unfortunate. But anyway, we'll make the best that we can. Just please, please, please don't put off doing what you need to do, because if you get behind, it's going to snowball on you pretty quickly. So please ask me any questions. I'll do my best to answer them. I hope this was a little bit helpful. If you have any questions about how to get registered on Pearson, we can do a meeting. This big blue button is how I set up the meeting just a minute ago. A couple of you happened in the meeting because you saw when you logged into Canvas that there was a conference going on and you joined it. So it's not hard to create another meeting, and we're technically in class from 6:30 to 9:30 or 9:20, I think. So I will be available for the next 2 hours should you need to meet. You're welcome to send me an email. And if you need a meeting, we can get together and meet, and I will answer your questions. All right. In order to keep myself from rambling, because I will ramble forever, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video, get it posted, and hopefully that gives you an idea of what you should be doing. See you guys next week, hopefully.